Hey, what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero, and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building a baby Pluto, and for this pixel art, we're going to be using some orange, black, white, light gray, red, and then some lime wool. So we're going to begin this pixel art with 9 blocks of our black wool. And before we begin, please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help us out. So now let's continue by placing those 9 blocks of our black wool. And you know what? Let's get a lot closer, actually, because we don't want to be too far. So yeah, it should be closer. Okay, so 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. Now, after we have those 9 black wools on the bottom, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have one diagonal going up and to the left. Then we're gonna go up by 3 black wools on the left side. So 1, 2, and 3. Then over here, we're gonna add a temporary block with 3 black wools going to the right. Take out the temporary block, just like so. And then we are gonna place 1 black wool, just like that. So make sure you guys have that so far. Pause it if you need to. Then what we're gonna do, so we're gonna add another 3 temporary blocks. And then above it, we're gonna place 8 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. So make sure you guys have yourself 8 black wools, just like that. Then what we're gonna do next is that we're gonna place 1 black wool on the top right. Then we're gonna shimmy to the left over here. We're gonna place a temporary block, and then we're gonna place 2 black wools going down. Then we're gonna have 2 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. So here we have 1, and then 2. Now, every so often after we build something, I'm gonna be stepping back, allowing you guys to have an opportunity to hit pause just in case you need a little bit of extra building time. And uh-oh, they might be too close, but if they are, we'll just break that one a little bit. But now let's continue. What we're gonna do is that over here, we're gonna add 8 black wools on the bottom of this temporary block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black wools. Then what we're gonna do is that over here, we're gonna add 3 black wools going to the left. So make sure this is 8 and this is 3. Then what we're gonna do next is that we're gonna place 3 black wools going up on this left side. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna have 1 diagonal black wool on the right. Then we're gonna have 2 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to go up a row, and we're going to place 6 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to go up a row on the right. We're going to add 1 black wool, just like so. And then above this black wool, what we're going to do is that we're going to place a temporary block with 1 black wool on the left and 2 black wools on the right. Going up, take out the temporary block, so you're left with something that looks like this. Then what we're going to do again is that over here, we are going to add 1 more temporary block and 3 black wools on the left. Then starting above this temporary block, we're going to go 6 diagonal blocks going up and to the right. So I know that's kind of confusing, but hopefully you guys can do it with me. So once again, right above this block, we're going to place 6 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. So here we have 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's count it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Awesome! Then over here, we are going to place a temporary block. And to the right of that temporary block, we're going to place 5 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then above this 5th block that we place, we're going to place 3 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, and 3. Then over here, we're going to add a temporary block with 2 black wools going to the right. Take out the temporary block. Next to it, we're going to add a temporary block. And above it, we're going to place 6 black wools going to the right. Take out the temporary block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Awesome! Then we're going to place 9 black wools going up, and that's going to be his little tail. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So make sure you guys have 9. I don't know why I stopped at 6, but yeah, make sure you guys have 9 black wools going up. And the thing below it is what should be 6. Then we're going to go right below it, and we're going to place 1 black wool, just like so. Then we're going to add a temporary block with 2 black wools on the right going down. And then a temporary block below with 3 black wools on the right going down. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool going down and to the right. And we're going to add a temporary block with 2 black wools going to the right. Take out the temporary block. Then we're going to go down by 2 black wools. We're going to place a temporary block, and on the right of that temporary block, we're going to go down by 2 more black wools. Let's take a step back. Pause it if you need to. So we should have so far. I know it looks kind of confusing, but we're just doing the main outline of his body. Then we'll do the head. The head is probably the most time-consuming part of this whole build, but we'll do that together later. For now, what we're going to do is that over here, we're going to zoom in here. We're going to add a temporary block, and then we're going to place 4 black wools on the right side going down. So make sure you guys have 4 going down. Then you're going to have 1 diagonal black wool going down and to the left. Then we're going to add a temporary block. And below it, we're going to place 3 black wools going to the left. Take out the temporary block. Then we're going to add a temporary block with another 3 black wools going to the left. Take that temporary block. Then right here, we are going to go up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then finally here, we need to have 2 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. And here we have the outline of our little doggy, of our little baby Pluto. So make sure you guys have this so far. Now we're going to continue. What we're going to do is that over here, this part's going to get kind of complicated, so we're going to add 1 temporary block here. Then to the left, we are going to add 3 black wools going to the left. Then 1 black wool on the bottom here. Then we're going to add a temporary block with 2 black wools going to the left. Take out the temporary block. And then right here, we need to add 7. Hopefully we don't need to break it. Actually, we are going to need to break a little bit of Pluto over here. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I'm back. So we made some room. So now let's continue. Over here, what we're going to do is that we're going to add a temporary block. And then right below it, we're going to add 7 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Take out this temporary block. And then over here, we're going to add, actually we're going to leave that as it is. Because what we need to do is that over here, we need to add a temporary block with 3 black wools on the bottom going to the left. Then we're going to add another temporary block with 3 black wools going up on the left side. And then over here, we're going to have 3 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. Awesome. Then we're going to add a temporary block with 2 diagonal black wools on the bottom and then 1 on the right, and that makes those 2 temporary blocks. Make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Now what we're going to do next is that above this red block, which can be temporary, but it's going to be red at the end of the video, so but that's a secret. Above this block, we're going to go up by 2 black wools. Then we're going to add 3 black wools going to the right. We're going to add a temporary block with 2 black wools going to the right. Then over here, we're going to add a temporary block with 2 black wools going down. And then right here, we need to have 4 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. So here we have 1, 2, 3, and finally 4. So now let's take a big step back. This is what we have for our baby Pluto. He is coming along very nicely. So I would definitely recommend to pause it here if you need to. Awesome. So now let's continue. We're going to go up here to this left side. And we're going to add a temporary block right above this area. So make sure you guys add that temporary block here. And then on the left, we're going to place 2 black wools going to the left. Take out the temporary block. Then we're going to add 1 black wool. On the top, we're going to add 3 black wools going to the left. Then we're going to add 1 black wool going up. 2 black wools going to the left. And then above this, we're going to go up by 3 black wool. So make sure you guys have this part. Pause it if you need to. This would be another great stopping point because I know this part is a little bit confusing. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool going up and to the right. Then we're going to add a temporary block, and then to the right of this temporary block, we're actually going to place 3 black wools. And then below it, we're going to add 2 black wools. So make sure you guys have this. That's going to be the start of his nose. Above this temporary block, we're going to place 5 black wools going to the right. So 1, take out the temporary block, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to add a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to skip a block. We're going to place 1 black wool, 1 white, 1 black on the right, and then 1 black on the top. So make sure you guys have this for his cute little nose. So that's going to be the nose of our little baby Pluto. Then what we're going to do is that over here, we're going to add an orange wool. To the right of the orange wool, we're going to place 2 black wools, and then a black wool below it. So make sure you guys have this so far. Then below this black wool, we're going to add 4 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to skip a block on the top here. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to skip a block and we're going to go 1, 2. So hopefully you guys understood this part. I'm going to go over it again. Next to this temporary block, you're going to place 2 black wools, 1 black wool below it. Then a row of 4. You're going to skip a block, and you're going to add a row of 3, and then a row of 2. Just go ahead and take out this temporary block up here. Then what we're going to do next is that over here on this bottom part, we're going to place 1, 2, 3. A black wool right below it. And then of this little corner, we need to have 2 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. So make sure you guys have this. Then up here, what we're going to do is that we're going to have 5 diagonal black wools of this one little spot. So we're just going to add a little white wool here so we can, it's a good building point. So make sure you add the little white wool here. And then we're going to have 5 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. Then over here, we need to add 2 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. Then we're going to add a temporary block with 3 black wools on the right. A temporary block with 5 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I know this looks really messy, but at the end, it's going to come together rather quickly. So after this 5 after this 5 black wools going down, we're going to add 1 diagonal black wool on the left. We're going down and to the left. Then we're going to place a white wool actually, and to the left of this white, we're going to place 2 black wools. Below this white, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 black wools. Then we're going to go ahead and go inward 1 block. So skip that block and you're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to skip a block and you're going to go 1, 2. Then we're going to switch to our white wool. And we're going to add 1 white wool here. Then 2 more white wool. So you're left with this little empty area here. And you know what? Let's go ahead and fill it in together right now. I know that we're just doing the outline, but it's gonna look a lot better if we fill this in. It's gonna be easier to understand what we have completed. So let's go ahead and do this part together. We're just gonna fill this in. And you know, I usually fast forward this part, but you know what? Let's just spend some quality time together building this pixel art. Let's see if I don't make a mess of this. Do this little left side, and it's amazing how just like this little thing is gonna make him look so much better. So now let's take a big step back, and as you can see, you can already tell what this is probably gonna be. It's already looking like a dog. So now let's go ahead and let's start doing his ears and the right side of his head, and then we'll be out of here in just a few more minutes. Awesome, so now let's go ahead and go up here. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna add a little temporary block right here on the right of it, and then above it, we're gonna place 7 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then what we're gonna do next, let's go ahead and take out that temporary block. Then above this, we're gonna go ahead and skip a spot, and we are going to place just 1, 2, 3 black wools. Then above it, we're gonna add a row of 4 black wools. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then above, we're gonna place 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we're gonna go up again. We're gonna skip a block, and we're gonna add another row of 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So once again, this is going to be 7. This is going to be 3. This is going to be 4. This is going to be 9. And this one's also going to be 9. Then on this left side, we're going to go ahead and place 7 going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to go back up here. We're going to skip a block, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take a big step back. This is what we have for baby Pluto's ear. So make sure you guys have this so far. Alright, cool. So now let's continue. Over here, we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool going down and to the right. So let's go ahead and add that. Then we're going to have 3 black wools going down on the right side. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool on the right. Then we're going to add a temporary block, and then to the right of that temporary block, we're going to go down by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to add another temporary block here, so you have 2 blocks, and then right below that second temporary block, we're going to go ahead and add 3 black wools going down. Then to the left, on the bottom of these 3 black wools going down, we're going to go up by 2. Go ahead and delete those 2 temporary blocks. I can't talk. And make sure you guys have this so far. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Then what we are going to do is that over here, to the right of this 4 black wools going down, you're going to go ahead and you're going to add 6 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because we're going to start building his other ear. So make sure you guys have this. Then we're going to add 1 black wool on the right again. Next to the 6 black wools going down. Then on top of this black wool, we're going to place 2 black wools. Then we're going to add a row of 3 black wools going to the right. And then again, another row of 3 black wools going to the right. And then on this right side, we're going to add 4 black wools going to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the top, we're going to add 5 blocks of black wool going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So once again, make sure this is 4. And then the next row is going to be 5. Then on the top, we're going to add 4 black wools going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4. So once again, you're going to have 5 and then 2 rows of 4 above it. Then we're going to go 1 block inwards, and right here, we're going to place 2 rows of 6 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then our second row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then up here, we're going to add 4 black wools on the top, just like that. So let's take a step back. That's going to be his 2 ears. All we have left to do is just finish the collar. Am I saying that right? You know, the little chain on his neck. So we're just going to finish that and this little part right here. And then we're done. We just have to fill it in afterwards. So let's go ahead and over here, what we're going to do is that we're going to have one diagonal black wool going down and to the left. Then we're going to add a temporary block with 2 black wools going down. Let's go ahead and delete that little temporary block. Then over here, what we're going to do is that we're going to add a temporary block, and then below it, we're going to add a black wool. Let's go ahead and take out that temporary block. And then right here, we're going to add another temporary block on the top. So that one, we should have honestly left it, my bad. But make sure you guys have this little section right here. I know it's confusing, so let me just hover here for a couple seconds. I would definitely recommend to pause it if you need to. If not, let's continue. Let's go ahead and add 4 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. Then we're going to add 1 temporary block on the left side, and below that temporary block, we're going to place 2 black wools going to the left. And then right below it, we're going to place 2 more black wools going to the left. And here we go. We have pretty much completed the outline of our baby Pluto. Now, what we're going to do together is that over here, we're going to add just a little bit of detail. So let's go ahead and add that detail together. We're going to add 2 light gray wools. And then over here, we're going to add a row of 4 gray wools, or light gray wools, I mean. So make sure you guys have that. Then let's go ahead and fill in the rest of his tongue with some red wool, just like that. So, we're almost done, and here we go. We have done it. Oh, 2 more blocks. Now we have done it. So make sure you guys have that full of red wool. And then over here, we are going to add his iconic lime wool collar. So let's go ahead and add that together. It should be pretty easy. And then after we do this little color filling in, we are going to be pretty much done. The final step is just going to be to fill him in with some orange wool, just like you see on the left side. So congratulations, we have built our baby Pluto together. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell all your friends about us. Feel free to leave a comment down below. And I'm almost out of bread. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.